This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion is built around the three largest companies by revenue, plus another piece of awful financial advice from Twitter/X. So here's the concept. The three largest companies by revenue are Walmart, Amazon, and United Healthcare, or United Health Group. Walmart's up about 13.43% year to date, has a market cap of $870 billion. Amazon is up 7% year to date, has a market cap of $2.54 trillion. And finally, United Healthcare is down 36% year to date and has a market cap of $301 trillion. What's interesting about this, of course, Amazon is much more than just a retailer. Thus, it's got a little bit of a market cap like a tech company, where Walmart's treated more like a retailer, so it's overall much lower market cap. So that's sort of one of those three big companies. The second thing I'll talk about is there's a concept again on Twitter/X that essentially says you can't get rich without debt. And it sort of encourages this leverage taking, this debt taking to get rich. And so here's what I'll tell you. I think you can't get rich without debt. In fact, I'm a big fan of trying to keep debt as low as possible. I think most of that advice comes from essentially morons that aren't rich themselves. So one of the pieces of advice I would have for you is don't take financial advice from people that are not wealthy themselves, not good or bad. There are plenty of people that are not wealthy you could take financial advice from because they spend less than they earn and they're actually really good at managing their finances. But in terms of this concept of getting wealthy, so many people are getting advice on getting wealthy that are themselves literally fucking morons. So the concept is you can't get wealthy without taking on debt is stupid. The more debt you take on, yes, you might be able to leverage it to home run, but you're also more likely to leverage it into going very broke. So again, the concept of this is the real thing I take away from this is be very careful on debt, be very careful on consumer debt. Don't spend more than you make and keep at it. But this concept of encourage you to take on debt, this is stupid advice. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business, the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Thank you very, very much.